Assassin's Creed turns 10 this week, and I feel old. What's up, guys? It's G from the F Word. Here to do something a little bit different. This is not a review per se. I'm gonna say, though, that Origins is a really good game. It is a lot of fun, and most people I talk to, it's a game that's bringing them back into the Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, I've played all of them. My favorite? Assassin's Creed 2. Why? Well, not just because Ezio, and I love the Renaissance, and it redefined what the first one did, and you can actually go in water instead of dying. It was because there was a perfect little blend of the Assassin's Creed lore that we got to build on and be introduced to, and the Those Who Came Before storyline, which is prevalent, and most important, because of the Pieces of Eden. Apple, staff, we got introduced to it in AC1, they built on it in AC2, and they did it in a really great way. Another thing about AC2 that rocked my world is the fact that we got to discover these tombs and temples within these churches in the Renaissance, and it just gave a sense of wonder that there was something more, that there was something there that we can uncover and discover, which is something that sincerely lacked from the other ones. Brotherhood was close, don't get me wrong. Brotherhood allowed a lot of good stuff to it. Not as good as Assassin's Creed 2, but it was close. The other ones, though, not quite. Assassin's Creed 3 only had it in the modern day when you were kind of in that temple, which was really cool. Assassin's Creed 4 had the Sage, which again, never played in anything else. It was just, he was there to tie the old and the new, that there was this entity that was throughout history and known as the Sage. But Black Flag wasn't a very good Assassin's Creed game. It's a hell of a pirate game though. And I played it for hours. I'm telling you, I'm a diehard. I played it for hours. And yes, you can assassinate. And yes, they had some of those who came before stuff, but it was more of a pirate story. You know it. I know it. Let's not beat around the bush. Assassin's Creed Unity. So close. They could have really nailed it out of the park with the story. You got a guy and a girl that are in love. A Templar and an assassin that are in love. And Elise was awesome. Arno was boring as hell, but Elise was great. But they kind of dropped the ball on that one. But again, I played it for hours because Paris was beautiful, customizing your character was awesome, and the fighting was at least a little bit harder than the other ones. Then we get to Syndicate. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have happened. Syndicate was just a waste, I want to say. They could have taken Syndicate out of the equation, threw in Rogue when Syndicate was, because Rogue had a very good story. I really liked it. As a fan of the series, I really, really liked that story. And they shouldn't have done Syndicate, even though London was beautiful and some of the things were fun, but I felt I was just finishing it just to finish it because I will play any Assassin's Creed game that comes out. Then they took their time. They took their time and came back with Origins. A beautiful, massive world with more RPG elements. And they gave us some type of a mystery to it. Now, was it as much as I would have liked? No. But they're trying to juggle the origins of the Brotherhood with some of that Those Who Came Before, but I really wish they would have focused a little bit on the Those Who Came Before storyline. And the fact that there were these temples with these beacon things with, talking about however many days after the catastrophe, and they even, threw it back to Desmond. And the Assassins part of it was really cool. It was fun. It was talking about the origins of the Brotherhood. Towards the end, they kind of did it very quickly, but it was still a lot better than most of the other games had. Because usually you get this feeling of wonder with some games. Uncharted. Very simple gameplay. Very good gameplay, but very simple. But you go to these places that you never think you'd be in this game, and it just fills you with this just wonder because it looks gorgeous, and you've got even the character in the game, Drake, and yourself are just thinking like, who built these things? Even to this day, people look at the pyramids and they're like, how the hell did they build them? They've got those who came before segments in there and kind of cool, I guess, PSA for the world type of stuff in there. So they're definitely on the right track. Again, this world is gorgeous. Photo mode. Amazing. I took 178 photos. I'm gonna take more. I'm like those people that take pictures of their food, except it's me jumping off buildings and nice scenery shots. Take a look. good, huh? Origins is really that game that's actually going to bring us back into the fold. It's very, very similar to Assassin's Creed 1 in that. Now, obviously, they've changed a lot of things. It's not as streamlined. Go here, kill this person, do that, do that. Like, it's not as straightforward, which is a good thing. You have a lot more freedom. I found myself just spending hours roaming the deserts and roaming these beautiful cities that they made and these mountains and everything and coming across side quests and just experiencing the game and feeling like I'm there in this living, breathing Egypt, which is another really awesome thing that they did. Since Rome and Italy before it, the rest of the worlds that they built didn't feel as alive. Unity felt congested. Black Flag was too sparse. Assassin's Creed 3 was just, again, nothing really crazy going on. Syndicate was close, but again, it was very simple, nothing too special going on, at least in the Renaissance. Because it was a smaller map, everything that was happening there felt a little bit more closer and more organic because there wasn't as much of it to spread out, if that makes sense. Because the bigger the world, you gotta fill it with something. Well, this one, they were able to fill it with a very, very good AI system, and all the AI are doing things, and it's like they live there, and I was coming across random encounters, predator attacks, rebels attacking, so they're on the right track. And you know why that's a good thing? Because I was worried that the Black Flag team, who did Black Flag and who did this game, were going to drop the ball on this, because the Assassins part of it that I love so much, and the lore and the mythos behind it, wasn't in Black Flag, but I'm glad that they at least put it in here in a very small way, very similar to AC1, which may mean that the next Origins 2, or whatever the next one's gonna be, will be the Assassin's Creed 2 of our time now. And here's to hoping, because the future's looking bright, my friends, because Assassin's Creed is back. And I am so stoked and ready for it. And if they go from here, and they continue on with this template and build upon it, just think how beautiful that Japan setting is going to be. That feudal Japan that everyone's been begging for. Yeah. You think the AC3 guys would have been able to do it? You think back then we would have gotten Assassin's Creed in Japan that would have looked and felt really good? The way that they did this game, the way they did Origins, I can see and I can picture a pretty stunning feudal Japan setting for the next Assassin's Creed. So that's why I give AC an F yes. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Nobody decided to say anything that I had a fuzzy in my beard the entire video? Or even paying attention to the words I was saying? Were you just watching the...